Rick Weiner of Temple Beth Israel in Fresno sings an ancient song.
We have carried this tradition for thousands of years, and even before we carried the scroll, we carried the melody.
The words of the Torah set to music. But a group of Jewish researchers say these ancient scrolls may also carry something else. Hidden encoded details about our time and this very year.
There is a code in the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. The code is real and mathematically provable. The advent of the computer has made it possible.
What you are looking at is a trailer for Torah Code 2012, a new documentary in progress. Nearly 30 years ago, Dr. Eliyahu Rips and a team of Jewish mathematicians became the first to use computers to search for equidistant letter codes in the Torah. And they say they found them.
We cannot pretend that we have a real full grasp of it. But using the means at our disposal, we see that it is real.
A paper on their findings. Several books and much debate followed, but so has a steady stream of stunning code tables. Rips and other researchers say they continue to find, with startling details about current events. But it was a documentary filmmaker's question that turned their search to this year.
And I said, so what does the Torah code say about 2012? About a week later, I get a call from Jerusalem, and it's Glazerson, and he's saying, oh, this is brilliant. We found all kinds of tables in 2012. A few minutes later, I got a call from Professor Haralick from New York and said, Richard, you don't know what you started. And they actually set up a meeting with the high rabbi in Jerusalem to see if they can do your project with you. And I said, they did? And I said, why? Because what they've discovered about 2012 really stunned them.
Not with the stuff of the Mayan calendar or Hollywood movies, but with a scenario virtually ripped from today's headlines.
Bashana in the year, which one? Betafshin'ayin on 772, which is 2012.
We have a bunch of tables on war, on World War.
This is Ketz Haolam, the end of the world.
But also in the 2012 code, says Shaw, the hope of a biblical promise fulfilled.
There's a number of 2012 tables that talk about redemption, and they usually connect it a lot to the return of the Messiah.
Here is Geula Tiyeh. It will be a time of redemption. Geula is redemption, Tiyeh will be.
And a date.
Passover, which is Pesach, appearing here, which is a date for redemption for the Jewish people.
Passover, April 6th through 14th, 2012. But both the researchers and Shaw say this is not a prediction.
The Torah is not a crystal ball, and none of us believe we should use it in that respect.
They say it's simply what they've found. Encoded messages in the Torah for 2012. Messages that many choose not to believe in at all.
Most within the mainstream Jewish community look at that and say, well, it's a neat trick, but it's not necessarily going to guide the way we live our lives. Whether it has every event spelled out into it, if someone wants to believe that, that's fine. Me, not so much.
But those who do believe say, it won't be long before we will all see what, if any, meaning the 2012 Torah codes have for us.
We feel like we're kind of entering into that period. It seems like all of those things are lining up. All the ancient prophecies and things that are happening in the world today.
There is a feeling of urgency like never before as world events converge to find out what the Torah is saying now.
We are living in a very significant time.